What's going on, guys? It's Complete Tech Crew. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a review on the M18 Fuel Surge Hydraulic Driver. It's sporting a part number of 2760-20. This one has been out for, I think, a little over a year and a half, 2 years. If I'm wrong on that, forgive me on that one. But I do believe that's been the time frame that this has been out. It may have been out longer. I've been eyeballing this for quite a while prior to me getting it. I picked this up last year around Black Friday time. This was a part of one of their promotions. To me, it was one of the better promotions where if you bought the most expensive kit that they had, you could pick up 2 fuel tools. So I definitely took advantage of that 2 or 3 times. So it was well worth it. I racked up on a lot of tools that I did not have or wanted the duplicates of. So I'm going to actually be unboxing this one, telling you my first impressions, the feel of it, how it sounds, and things of that nature, because it does say 50% quieter than standard impact. So I don't know if they're actually referring to the M18 fuel impact or other impacts of comparable size and power and specifications. So I am going to compare it to the M18 fuel impact that we all know and love, which I'm going to keep right here just for size comparisons and stuff like that initially. And we'll be using a 6.0 amp hour battery because that's what I have with me and fully charged. I think most people will probably be using a 3.0 with the impact just for dexterity and ease of use and accessibility. I also have one of those. It's just not fully charged at the moment. So let's get into this. This is what it looks like on the front. You got your part numbers. The back, of course, Home Depot likes to smack that label on everything. So try to get that off without ripping anything. Perfect. Try to get you in that field of view and look at that real quick. And again, this will be my first time using this. I haven't seen a lot of people out there in the field with them, so I didn't get to play with it, but it just tells you this to the left here saying less noise. M18 Fuel Surge Hydraulic Driver at 76 dBA. So not sure what they're comparing this to. They're saying it's smoother performance, faster driving speeds than standard impact driver. So whatever that means, that's what they're comparing it to. So it's very vague in my opinion, but we will find out. So enough rambling, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So just got rid of the box and the advertising media. And just comparing the two, the Surge, as far as height goes, it looks exactly the same. Stand them up. I know it's crooked. Yeah, it's definitely, as far as length goes, from the rear, the fan and motor, the rear fan and motor, this one to the tip of this one. This one's a little bit longer, probably say like ½ an inch. Give or take. Still good looking, nice weight to it. It actually feels the same, feels exactly the same. So probably very unnoticeable almost at the weight. It's just a little bit longer, which doesn't really matter. Reverse and forward feel great. That looks similar. That's all the same. Belt clips the same. Good looking little piece. So there goes your specifications. And on the standard impact specs on that one. We're gonna go ahead and slide the battery into the age-old, the original one. So that's how that one sounds. This one also has the 3 modes, the Surge. Try to get that in a good view. Of course, this one does as well. So move this to the side. Definitely quieter, definitely. Because this one's in the 3rd mode. Take it into the self-tapping mode. This is for driving like self-tappers. It will actually torque itself out when driving self-tapping screws into metal and things like that. It works pretty good. I very seldom use that function just because I'm accustomed to, stopping when it's time to stop, or accustomed whatever hardware that I'm working with and material I'm drilling into. So let's go ahead and put it in the first mode. So that's the second mode. This will be the second mode on the original impact. Second. Let's go to third. This one definitely sounds faster and louder. I don't know if those two differ or is one because of the other, but just the feel of it like rattling the table, this one just sounds like it has much more kick. The only way we're really gonna know that is by actually getting some bits and blades or bits into this and finding out how they perform, which one performs quieter, which one's louder, which one's faster, and most importantly, which one's more powerful. But this one is creating vibrations on the table, so let's check that again. Yeah, just much quieter, a lot softer, much softer feel. It doesn't even, they feel totally different. And then just pointing out features on this, you can see it says Surge, and it has like a gum wrap, rubber molding over the casing. And of course, this one doesn't, just saying M18, it's just your standard real driver. And both of these are new. This one has a scratch just from the toolbox, but it hasn't seen any action. So just for testing purposes and making it fair, making everything equal. But yeah, great feel to it. Of course, we'll probably never use it with a 6.0, but that's the battery that I had charged up. Great feeling, great looking tool, of course, from Milwaukee. No complaints on that. So this, of course, there will be a part 2 to this series where we're actually digging into material, testing out bits of all shapes and sizes and comparing both of them and seeing if it's worth going ahead and investing in the M18 fuel surge, if it makes sense to have. The fact that it's quieter, I don't know that that matters to a lot of people, but for me, that matters. For me in my trade, it matters when I'm in front of clients or around clients, customers, or they're actually tenants in whatever area that I'm working in. There's employees, whatever area that I'm working in, they may not want to hear all that and disrupt their performance, particularly like in call centers and data centers and stuff like that, where everything matters. They film a lot in there. They do a lot of trainings and stuff like that. So you got to be cognizant of who you may be interrupting. So again, guys, thank you for watching. This is part 1. Part 2, of course, be coming out following this video. So be looking out for that. The channel name's Complete Tech Crew. Same thing for Instagram. It's spelt with a K. Please be looking out for more content. Leave down in the comments and let us know what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, what you're looking out for. Again, we're willing to do